Hey, what we're doing? We're doing used car inspections. Why we do it? So you can avoid a banger. Why it's important? It will cost you less in the future, and you will know you bought a right vehicle, and you will have less issues buying a car from the seller without a report than without a report. This is our new place in Sevenoaks by the Mumbai Central Restaurant, one of the old carriages where Elizabeth and Thomas Edison was riding at some point. He came all the way from India, but nevertheless, what we do, we help you. What I want to say, there's so many used car sellers around UK. You know, it's literally like property investors, property developers, right? Everyone is a smart ass. You know, every used car seller sells cars, but they don't describe you and let you know everything about a vehicle what probably you would want to know. You know, they would just give you most basic stuff, and then you're buying a vehicle, and then you're disappointed, and then you have to either suck it up or just simply try to get your money back, which is not always easy to do so. But the service what we provide, used car inspections separately on a spots around here, safety checks, plug-in diagnostics, winter check, road test, battery test, charging system test. If you're driving by, pop in, need help, we can help you out. Also, we can provide you car sourcing to help you find a car, secure the car, inspect this vehicle, and also get a vehicle delivered to you. We have great ethical mechanics around UK. We help thousands of people to buy a good car or avoid a banger. And the main problem in used car buying is description about a vehicle, you know, because you as a buyer, you assume the car is in a good condition and it drives well and everything is, all the maintenance items are rectified, and but most of you think you're buying a brand new vehicle. It's not the case. It's about how old is the car, how much the vehicle costs, how many owners it had, how many problems on MOT history it has, and is there any underlying problems with the vehicle? Does the seller described or made you aware of these problems? You know, as probably you as a buyer around UK, you probably never been advised to inspect the car. Maybe it was going through your mind, probably would. You know, it does sometimes. When I was younger and I was buying cars, you know, it just goes through your mind. It would be a good thing to check, right? And no one kind of really does this operation, how we can call it, a step, a kind of vital step before making the right decision. In the UK, everyone just trusts the seller, or any Tom and Dick and Harry. You got smaller sellers, people who sell from homes, and just one man band sellers, you know, who just simply buy from auctions and resell it to get quick money. Then you have more established sellers been selling from premises, and they have 30, 40 cars. Then you have bigger sellers, 100 cars, the 200 cars, 300 cars, and the big supermarkets who have like from 1,000 to 5,000 cars in stock to sell, right? But I guarantee you, I forgot about main dealers. We love main dealers, but no one describes the vehicles to you. It doesn't matter from where you're buying. They will never let you know the main things what they've done with the car, you know, because obviously remember this, all of the vehicles you see, they come from auctions, right? It's like a recycling plant. You buy a brand new car, it goes somewhere, it goes back. What the lease company will do with this vehicle, will flog it in auction. And what does it mean? It means I have a car. I'm using this car for business. After another 2 years, it will go back to Hyundai lease company, right? So what they're gonna do? They will assess it, take some money off, or will make me to pay for certain things. They will not do it, right? It's just gonna go to the auction site. It's gonna be flogged on. Somebody from car supermarkets will buy it. Then they're gonna get it in. Then they will refurb things, the alloys, the bodywork. Some of the cars maybe had some accident damages on it. They will get them prepped, sorted, but they will never let you know what was wrong with the vehicle, you know. It's not in their interest, and maybe you don't even want to know because it's just prepped you on a nice looking vehicle, you know, and it's fine. So now obviously you can buy these cars in online auctions. Not an online auction, what I'm talking about, click and collect, right? Because they're our lovely viruses here, and what that means is obviously most of them offering you like 14 days returns if you're not happy. But those 14 days are if you're buying distance buying, they have to give you anyway, you know. So that means even if you're buying from Tom, Dick and Harry, from some small seller, you know, you never seen the car, they dropped you the vehicle, it will still apply as distance selling under the what do you call that? Consumer Rights Act, right? Everyone loves that. And you can still return it, but not always is that easy, you know. Obviously, we want you to make sure you buy a good car right at the beginning, right? You can get one of our inspectors just rip that car supermarket apart, right, to get your right vehicle. We can arrange that for you, and so at least you will save yourself hassle than refunding the vehicle back. Because imagine, it sounds easy, right? If you bought it cash, right, it's probably fine, you know. But if you've done a car finance deal, involved not their finance company but outsourced to somewhere else, and you bought this vehicle and then you decide the vehicle is not good, you took the vehicle, probably they delivered to you, you had to put insurance on, road tax, right? And then you decide, something's not right, and you're not happy and you want to get this vehicle back. What happens then? It takes time. You have to get this vehicle back. They will come get it at some point, or you might drop it off. Then you have to recall back the car finance on that vehicle, right? So you clear it off. Then you will have to go and find another vehicle and do the same thing again. Obviously, because it's like a house, or you buy something big or even small, you are emotionally attached to that the purchase or to the purchase or that particular thing you bought. You know, it creates you emotional attachment, a bond, right? And then you don't want to get rid of it, you know. And you know what I'm talking about. And it's like you bought a laptop, you want to use it, and then you find out, that bloody thing doesn't work. Same with the car, right? And you're in a limbo again. So the main thing what we do is to make sure you don't buy something you don't need right at the beginning. Instead of when you've been caught into buying cycle and bought something which is not right. Maybe head gasket issue, maybe the car has been involved in some accident, or it's been resprayed, and you ask the seller the questions, and he said the car haven't been involved in an accident, haven't been resprayed, and you find out it is, right? We can do that as well. But the main thing is, like I said, not to rush. Get this vehicle checked and then buy it, you know? And when I'm coming back to, I forgot what I want to say, just many things going through my mind. But I will go around the loop. We can help you. We have great mechanics all the way around UK. We work for you, the customer. And that's our main priority, so you know everything about the vehicle. If you are satisfied what's been found about the vehicle, bodyworks, resprays, some scratches, you'll get all the details about exterior, interior condition. On premium inspection, we'll check for previous accident damage, any resprays on the vehicle, any potential panel changes, you know, where it could potentially be possibly structural damage. You know, most of the cases are non-structural. Most of the bodywork problems, they're not recorded, and they will stay clear of the insurance involvement when there is any accidents, right, on the vehicle. Especially when it's 3 years old, it will keep that accidents low because no one wants to pay the excess, and especially if the car is drivable, more likely it would not be, you know, recorded, and you need to stay away from the vehicles which sometimes escape insurance involvement, right? Where technically they are structurally damaged and they are still repaired and sold on. Obviously, most of the trade sellers, they have to let you know about any mileage discrepancies. They have to make sure they're selling you the vehicle and described as it is. Yeah. But I guarantee you they don't, you know. It doesn't matter who sells the cars. Probably the private sellers are the worst, right? Because you don't know who they are, how they treated this vehicle, and what is the reason for them to sell it. The more likely there is something where they don't want to invest money. You know, maybe the timing belt is due, full service is due, it needs tires, it needs disc and pads, and God knows what else, right? And if you are a buyer, you don't know. You know, you can take your dad kick around tires, but it's nowhere near the inspection what our inspectors does. The thoroughness of the inspection, you know, they just literally go through it, road test the vehicle for 15 minutes, doing diagnostic scans twice, right? And even if you're buying a car that looks nice, you don't know what's wrong with the subsystems or engine management systems within the vehicle, on onboard systems, right? So we can check this out to make sure you buy car as clean as possible with everything reported, so you can make a rational, sensible, logical decision, you know. Otherwise, if you don't know what you're buying, it can be tricky, you know, especially from the private seller. From the trade is slightly easier. If you buy from something what I refer as Tom, Dick and Harry, you have problems, right? And refusing the vehicle, we can help you refuse the vehicle as well. And like I said, what we provide, we offer in a service which will help you buy the vehicle with confidence, with peace of mind, right? We can also help you to get the vehicle extended warranty and get you a breakdown assistance cover. If you're not sure, we can also source the vehicle for you. We can also negotiate the price for you on your behalf when we're sourcing the vehicle for you. You know, we have multiple options how we can help. You know, why I'm doing this? Because I'm good at what I do, and this is one thing I'm good at, and I can help loads of people around the UK to buy a good car. You know, this is one thing I'm good at. You know, you might be good at something else. You know, everyone is good at something. This is my way of helping people. Yes, the help comes with a price, right? And I don't do this because of the money. I do because I know I can help loads of people around the UK to buy a good car. And that's why I have, and I will, and I do, and I have selected great ethical mechanics who can help you, you know? If I trust them, so you can you. And we work as a team, you know, to help you avoid a banger. Car buying process is a lengthy video. If you like what we do, if you know we can help you, or if you know somebody we can help, just share the video, please. You know, it's challenging times. It's always been, and there's a virus now, and people sitting indoors, they might want to buy a car. We can help. We can get people to go to the place where you found a vehicle, check this vehicle out for you. You can arrange refundable deposits. Always arrange refundable deposits. Always sign sales purchase agreements, right? Always include things what you found, which will be included or excluded from warranty, right? If you're arranging some sort of warranty terms. What else I can advise is, anything you ever negotiate with the seller, make sure you put it in writing. You're buying a car, you ask them a question. Has this vehicle been serviced? Yes, put it in writing. Has this vehicle ever been involved in an accident? Yes, you can do obviously ask them an HPI checks, but just put this in writing, because you don't know, they might have done some body works, and before the sale the car has been involved in some sort of incident or accident which caused some panels to be resprayed. Ask me, has the vehicle been resprayed? Any particular panels? You know, if they say no, get this in writing, you know. So as you can go and ask on other things, does it have both keys? Obviously they will send you the car with the both keys, but put everything in writing, confirm it in writing. Especially the main things is about the service, timing belt, especially if you don't know, you know, and you're not getting car inspected and you're buying from trader, from the private seller, forget about it, right? It will be just your problem. Reason why I'm asking you to get this in writing, because if something's going to go wrong, it's on a paper, it's on an email, it can be also written as part of the contract. Depends how, if they prep in the contracts, would they be adding any additional data in it? If not, make sure that's in an email, because if something's going to go wrong, they said yes or no, you know, and that will help you when you will obviously decide to return the vehicle, just in case you are not happy. But those things you can add, you know, and it will highlight and will help with some of those issues later on, a later date, if you would need it and if you would find some issues wrong. Why I'm saying this? Because we check vehicles, and the main dealers, we help people to refuse the vehicles as well, and they are certain vehicles are technically, I mean, can't really say too shocking, but I mean, I don't know how reputable brands can deliver the vehicle in the States. It's like that, you know. I mean, I'm laughing, but I mean, some people who buy the cars, they don't, right? And I don't wish anyone, you know, the hassle with when you're buying a vehicle, because, like I said, it's the second biggest purchase where people make after they're buying a house, you know. Or if they bought something like that, and look, it needs quite a lot of work, right? But if they said it's in a good condition, then it arrives, and then you wanna just scream and shout and hold your head and thinking, oh dear Lord, right? Why did I buy this, you know? But we are CarExamer.com. We do pre-purchase inspections, car inspections, to make sure you're buying a good car. And we love what we do. This is our speciality, you know, and some sellers might not be happy, but this is what you want, you know, because we work for you. We love cars, you know, we love to help people, and that's our mission. You've seen this video. If you like this video, share it to the people who want to see it, you know. Share the name, CarExamer.com. We have great people. And if you like this video, click like, you know. Click subscribe if it's on the YouTube, and subscribe to YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. We are awesome, you know. We have great people, you know. I'm not here bragging. I'm just saying 199%. When you are getting a service from CarExamer.com, it will be done to the highest standard, and you would think, damn, that's the best way I ever spend my money on, you know. Be safe, be smart, buy with confidence. Take care. Like, share, follow CarExamer.com.